What's up guys, in this video I present you the Brazilian Expo beast Lawliet. He's currently top 150 right now with 3.0 Xbow, and I gotta say, I'm grateful that he shared us his exclusive gameplay. Despite Lawliet not talking in this video, I'm going to share you guys some tips he specifically gave to us, and why he does the plays he does during these gameplays. So let's begin. Going against Steve, who is a Archer Queen Mortar Minor Cycle player. Log first play is always a good move, except if he has Goblin Barrel or any baity decks like that. Lawliet decided to place the knight at the back, and the reason for that is to figure out what deck the opponent has. Okay, Archer Queen. Archer Queen locks onto the knight. The Tesla to snipe the Archer Queen. Steve was forced to use his ability. Lawliet decided to defend his Tesla, which would die in the process. Archers at the top middle of the tower. Mortar. With these minor cycle decks, it's really common for them to mortar on defense, because the deck doesn't really have much tank cards, so in our case, we fireball getting tower and mortar. It is free damage. Good log by Lawliet. Expo. And wow, really two quick little plays, Knight and Poison to try and snipe out the Expo. He knows that the Expo won't die instantly, therefore he mortars on defense again to stall and kill the Expo. Now that his Knight and Mortar cards are dead, he has little to no tank cards left, and it is a good opportunity to go in. Knight Expo right there. Unfortunately, he has a Rocket. Rocket and Poison in the same deck. Could this be a snipe? I mean, I've never seen this deck in top ladder before. Archers in the middle. See what the opponent does. Doesn't do anything. Defend the Knight. Archer Queen in the middle. Wants that 3-card cycle. Maybe try and cycle back to the Rocket or Poison. Tesla to snipe the Archer Queen again. Expo offensively, good little push. Fireball to deal some damage to the Knight and also deal damage to the Princess Tower. Opponent decide to mortar in the defense. Tesla in the middle. The reason Tesla is in the middle high is to defend any possible goblins at the bridge or anything like that. Good fireball by Lawliet. Oh, he missed the Archer Queen though. The Tesla dies. Poison for, I guess, Chip. But remember, he does have rockets, so it was easy to kill the Expo. Good Archer placement at the middle, so that I was able to deal a lot of damage to the Archer Queen, and also was able to get destroyed by the Fireball. Poison to chip away the Expo. I would assume Lawliet would go offensive again, because there's really just to bait some spells or such, I would say. More in the middle again. And it's close, it's 3 times Elixir. Anything can happen, the opponent could spell cycle, and it's just a really close game. Archer Queen stays alive, gets one shot on the Expo, Mortar in the middle, defensively. Expo in the middle again to put more offense, so try and distract him from not doing any spell cycles, and just try and lock onto the tower. Hopefully we get there. 20 seconds left. Archer Queen placed in the middle, and Archer's placed in the middle, which was able to deal a lot of damage to the Archer Queen once again. 8 seconds left. Yo, oh, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Lawliet. Yo, Lawliet won. GG's. Yeah, that was a really close game. Going to the next match against Nagai, who is playing against a Mega Knight Prince deck. Starting off the game, Lawliet has archers, which could be a good cycle card, but instead he decides to use a log, just to get a little chip. Opponent puts bats, archers in the middle. He decides to skeleton to try and kill the Whopper Pierce. Is that enough? Oh, well, one gets through. Mega Knight. Oh, what a jump by the Mega Knight, killing the archers and also dealing damage on the Knight. Decides to Musk to 100% kill the Xbow. Lawliet decides to Fireball the Musk. Good Ice Spirit. Both are pretty low in elixir. As you can see, he is 6, 7, and he seems to be at a 3 elixir disadvantage. Skeleton in the middle, archers in the middle, perfectly destroys the opponent's plays. Good log. Lawliet decides to Tesla at the middle because the opponent's deck is all about pressing, and it's very dangerous when he has Prince and Mega Knight on the bridge in single elixir. So it's always safe to just Tesla in the middle, see what the opponent does. Lawliet decides to Xbow offensively, and it's in a good placement where the Tesla can also support the Xbow. Opponent decides to Mega Knight to defend, Musk like the last play. Decides not to fully commit the Xbow, but instead just to let the Mega Knight kill the Xbow. Skeleton to damage the Musk. Yeah, pretty OP when it's left undefended. Archer same lane, probably knew that he was going to press again. And wow, good arrows leading to a bandit charge. Log to kill the wall breakers. Unfortunately, the Mega Knight was placed in time. The opponent decides to Mega Knight, which is good, because now that it's out of cycle, Lawliet can try and out-cycle him or try and get back to another Xbow as soon as possible. Bandit Arrows is just a OP combo. Gets back to another Xbow, places it offensively. Same process, log wall breakers. He gets out the Prince this time, which is new. Musk kills the Prince, kills the Musk, and finally locks on. Now, he decides to Tesla Xbow because he wants to get as much damage as possible. His only spells are small spells, which are arrows and zap. Xbows, Mega Knights, and just try and defend a Knight, archers. Maybe Fireball the Musk? I don't know if it's worth it though. Yeah, good log. Maybe predicting a wall breaker, but it was just good in general. It doesn't want to overcommit. Tesla to protect the Xbow. Slowly chipping away. Xbow offensively again. He has the Mega Knight back in cycle. Archers. Decides to place the Knight to defend. This time decides to not fully defend his Xbow. Opponent decides to bandit wall breakers, trying to catch Lawliet off guard, but he was ready. Xbows offensively again. Same process. Mega Knight. Knight, Musk, Tesla to defend. Fireballs to just slowly kill. Really good log by Lawliet. and gets another lock. It's pretty much GG. Probably goes Xbow offensively if I had to guess. Goes Xbow offensively. Knight is always a good counter for the Mega Knight, just to try and not get it to charge. Log, Ice Spirit, really good combo to just, yeah man, it's just GG's. You can see the opponent Salty spamming those emotes. Now facing off against this Japanese player who runs the P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam deck. I'm pretty sure Xbow has the matchup in this case. Yeah, as you can see, Royal Ghost. Usually decks who has Royal Ghost are P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam players. Minions at the back. Test in the middle. Just, you know, this deck is another pressure deck, so Test in the middle is always a good play. See what he does. Now, Lawliet decides to Xbow offensively, and it's a good play because Tesla's alive, and it's to try and out-cycle the opponent in one-time elixir. Doesn't fully commit to defending the Xbow, which is fine. Trying to out-cycle him, like I said. Skeletons to slowly kill the Elect Wizard. Now we know the P.E.K.K.A's out of cycle. He decides to Knight in the middle, Xbow offensively. Good play by Lawliet, really smart play. Catches Lawliet off guard, but the Ice Spirit was able to drag the Royal Ghost. And does pretty good damage. Bandit gets a charge, but the pressure by the opponent was pretty much unavoidable. Just because of how much elixir Lawliet spent on offense, it was a positive damage trade. Electro Wizard at the back. Good Tesla at the middle. See what he does. P.E.K.K.A's at the back, and that's when Lawliet decides to go offensively. Now the opponent decides to ignore the Xbow. It's all about defense. If Lawliet can defend this push, it's pretty much GG's. He won't be able to do much. Yeah, scramble, try and put them all in the middle. The Battle Ram was able to slip through and lock to the Princess Tower, but it's fine. Log. And the Field Support Juice was able to kill it. Archers gets the finishing blow. And yeah, now it's just defense. 20 seconds. Facing off against Juso14, this guy is a Sparky Bait player. Lawliet decides to Ice Spirit at the bridge to either get chip on the tower or force out a card. Mighty Miner at the back. Maybe this was a Goblin Barrel Mighty Miner deck, but in our case, it's a Sparky Bait deck. A very unique one, actually. Archer's Log. Giant, really aggressive play by the opponent. Lawliet decides to Tesla. He has no counters to the minions, therefore he fireballs. Ice Spirit to freeze the Giant. Now that the Mighty Miner and the Giant is out of cycle, I think it's a good play to go offensively. Yup, Xbow offensive. Zappies. Skeletons to distract the Mighty Miner. Decides to go Fireball. And Xbow still has a lot of health. It would deal a lot of damage if untreated. And yeah, opponent decides to arrows. A lot of arrow decks it seems, and there seems to be a lot of arrows deck in this video. There seems to be a lot of arrows decks. There's Archer's same lane. And the Archer's same lane, arrows are out of cycle, which is a good play. Tesla in the middle. Skeletons to get the mini P.E.K.K.A. Is he going to fireball? Doesn't. And which is a good play because the archers are still alive, killing everything on the field. Decides to Xbow offensively. Has Mighty Miner in cycle. Archers to just slowly kill, but we know he has arrows. Decides not to use arrows, and Tesla's in the middle. Tesla locks onto the mini P.E.K.K.A. Ice Spirit to just stall, I guess. And it's a perfect opportunity to go offensive again. Doesn't really harm him. Oh! That was a misplay. That was a misplay. Although the opponent doesn't know. Places the Zappies. Now the Xbow slowly and surely kills the Sparky. Tesla in the middle. Giant Mighty Miner push on its way, which is really weird combination if you ask me. Wow. Mini P.E.K.K.A. 2 gets another Tesla down. Archers for sure. If it's needed. Yeah, yes it is. Knight to Knight Tesla. Ice Spirit. I'm actually very surprised that Lawliet doesn't fireball there. It was really tempting if you asked me, but he didn't. Maybe to try and kill the Zappies. But yeah, Archers, Xbow, Giant Rage, and Lawliet does the same process by Tesla in the middle. Doesn't overcommit too much to deal damage. I don't know if that was a good arrow by Juso. Sparky's in the middle, tries to pressure Lawliet again. Skeletons. Zaps. Oh, big push, but tries to predict the archers, but missed. And the archers are able to just peacefully kill them all. It seems like there's no chance for Lawliet to get any damage using the Xbow, so he decides to Xbow defensively. The opponent is placing cards at the bridge, and maybe that's his only choice, but it's just not that good of a play. Now that he defends everything, he puts Xbow offensively. The opponent gives up. It's GG's. Really amazing game control and very good defense by Lawliet. The last game of this video, going against Klondike, who is a bridge spam player as well. This time, it doesn't have the usual P.E.K.K.A. or big spells. It's one of those Magic Archer, Elite Barbarian bridge spam decks. Tesla's in the middle. It seems like it is a pressure bridge spam deck for Lawliet's side, with no good skeletons. Tesla was just able to get free damage off the battle ram, Knights to kill off the little barbs, and Xbow offensively. Elite Barbarians and Magic Archer combo. Good stoppage by the opponent. Now just waiting until we're up to 10 elixir. Ice Spirit back again. Probably off cycle. I would assume he would Tesla in the middle, but it's probably unnecessary right now. Yeah, Tesla in the middle now since he battle rammed. decides to protect the Tesla just to get value off it. Knight. He's hovering the Xbow, but doesn't place the Xbow yet. In this case, it's a really good matchup for Lawliet since it doesn't have any big spells, and if you defend perfectly, you can just drag it to double elixir, triple elixir, and finish him off with fireballs. And as you can see, he isn't pressuring too much because why should he? Lawliet can win if he plays safely. But now that he kills all the troops, he cycles back to another Xbow. But the opponent plays an archer queen. Tesla in the middle, going slow and steady. Opponent plays Royal Ghost, goes defensively. Really good defense, just putting everything in the middle, going archers and all that. The whole point of this matchup is to go Xbow defensively, protect it, cycle into another one, attack and support. That's the game plan, and it usually always works out. Yeah, as you can see, still even game, anyone can win it, except Lawliet has the fireball ready to be placed in triple elixir or double elixir. Good play supporting the Xbow. And Xbow was able to lock on, which is pretty much, I'd say, GG's, since there's only like 48 seconds left on the clock. Xbow's defensively, there's no chance the opponent can win if he just defends properly. Good skeletons, Ice Spirit, 30 seconds left, Battle Ram was placed, archers in the middle. Skeletons. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Really good gameplay by Lawliet. Top 150 in the world. Make sure to support my boy Lawliet on YouTube called Lawliet CR. He's an up and coming YouTuber ready to shine.